Someone close to you is in critical condition. What do? Do you organize a fundraiser or kick off an awareness campaign? Ever since the 1600s, the Baltic Sea has been a dump for industrial and agricultural waste, wartime mines, munitions, oil spills. It has endured decades of neglect from all 12 countries around it. For the past 40 years, environmental organizations have turned to the general public for help. They've run countless campaigns and raised substantial amounts of money. Still, at the beginning of 2010, the Baltic Sea is the most polluted sea in the world. A critically ill patient requires the immediate and committed help that only professionals can provide, not fundraising or awareness campaigns. In 2009, the Baltic Sea Action Group and Taivas set up an intensive care unit to save the Baltic Sea. The time was ripe for a new benchmark in environmental action. We needed a lot of influential people to commit to helping the sea, people who could really catalyze change quickly. We wanted true commitments, not empty promises. Ilkka Helin, a key player in the Baltic Sea Action Group, set the ball rolling. His invaluable contacts were able to secure the involvement of the President of Finland, Mrs. Halonen. Soon, top politicians and heads of state from all the 12 Baltic Sea countries were involved in the Action Summit. Once the attendee list was made public, big companies also became interested. With any endeavor of this scale, the risks were high. The letdown of the Copenhagen Climate Change Summit was fresh in everyone's mind, so last-minute cancellations could not be ruled out. Nevertheless, in February 2010, only 9 months after the initial decision to stage this new kind of summit, Helsinki was welcoming key political and business leaders from around the Baltic Sea. Even the Prime Minister of Russia, Vladimir Putin, showed up. The Baltic Sea Action Summit showed the world that smaller countries and private organizations can act without having to wait for major international players to react. This new grassroots upwards approach was praised by the media. The organizers identified natural incentives for companies and states to take action to save the Baltic Sea by creating commitment-based projects that would benefit everyone. We aimed for 50 change-making commitments, but succeeded in getting over 150 in one day. In Helsinki, environmental action was built not on shame or doomsday scenarios, but the genuine commitment of people and organizations.
I have seen many conferences, many summits, but nothing like this one before.
They, like the doctors and surgeons in an intensive care unit, will keep the Baltic Sea alive for future generations.